Hello, my name is Emily Wren, and I am the new team manager for Flight Club. I would like to welcome you to this week's training video for the RLCSX Split 1 Regional Tournament 1. We have 5 tips coming for you today, and so we're going to get right into it. So the first tip we're going to be talking about is looking at faster kickoffs. What we've been doing is just blasting straight forward and flipping at the end after hitting the ball. This is clearly not effective, as many of the teams are employing a different strategy, the corkscrew head ass, that is much better and much more effective. We all know this, and there are many videos we can watch that will help us get this move down so we will be better at these kickoffs and more effective. While I was reviewing the Spring Series tournament that we recently played in, the best team had a player that implemented the wave blast kickoff technique. This kickoff technique is fairly simple but very effective, and we're going to be watching a video of it now. It works well. So moving on to tip number 2, we're going to be talking about demos. After reviewing the stats from the previous tournament, I realized that we are being bumped and demoed at a much greater rate than we are bumping and demoing. We have a prime example behind me, the video we're about to play. We have Jake, who's about to be the third man going back here. Everyone's kind of up on offense. And he gets demoed, leading to a very easy goal. So if we can play that. So Jake's going back to cover, he gets demoed, and the other team has a clear shot at the goal before Bill and Mitch can get back there. So this is also a good time to talk about when is a good time to bump and demo. So if someone does go up for an aerial on offense and there is a change of possession, then it's a good time to go back and look for that bump or demo. Players will often go and they'll set up in this center area looking for a pass to the middle to get a shot on goal, and that's the perfect time to go in and get that demo. So moving on to the third tip, we're going to be talking about some offense here. Something we've been doing is we'll start here or here on either side with the ball, and we'll be moving up with the ball and kick it up, and it goes up and around the corner, and we're using these corners, but we're not using them enough.
No, Emily, that's not.
Okay, so something we have been doing that we need to do less of is going up and just getting stuck in those corners and rolling it straight into that area in the center. What we should start doing is going up this side or either side, but to make us more competitive, if we start using this backboard more, we can go up this side and kick it off of this area over here.
Emily, no, that's the wrong. Alright, so when we get possession of the ball, something that we'll do frequently, so say we got on this right side here, we'll dribble it right up that right side and roll it around the corner. We do that way too often. We all know that that's the wrong thing to do. We all know that we should be making infield passes if we can. But something that happens to us a lot, and something that we should start doing to other teams, is putting it up off that backboard. So if we're on that right side and we're dribbling up, looking for that right side of the backboard, that near post, so that it comes back down, that's the perfect sweet spot where we can really get up there with our fast aerials and dunk it right on their heads, just like we get dunked on probably 3 times a game in this tournament that we just reviewed. Alright, so something that we all know that we should be doing, and that we do frequently, is fast aerials. And we're pretty good at them. We beat a lot of people in the air, especially looking at you, Mitch. You're really killer at those fast aerials. This is something that we need to work on still. We should be working on it every single day when we play, going into free play, going into training modes, and working on our fast aerials so that we can hit them not only quickly but accurately, or accurately, as some may say. But another situation that I find myself in frequently, and that you might also find yourself in, is one where the ball is directly above your head, and you need to get to it quickly because they're about to dunk it right on us. And in a normal situation, doing a fast aerial will send you out in front of you, maybe not that dramatically, but you get the idea. So a better way to go about this situation is to do this following maneuver that I didn't really learn from a video, but I just kind of picked up to make those quick saves and balls right above my head. So I'll show it to you right now, and then I'll do a little bit of explaining. So as you can see, what I did right there is I did a jump, I leaned back, started boosting, and then used my other jump. And so the main difference that this has from fast aerialing is that I don't boost as soon as I leave the ground or as I'm leaving the ground. I start boosting after I'm already tilted back so that I can get my straight up trajectory that I'm looking for. This is very useful when I'm in goal and someone puts an absolute boomer on net and I just need to pop up to that top level really quick to make the save that we need right then and there. So if you already do that, then that's fantastic. I don't know. I haven't seen you guys do it, but that doesn't mean much. So if that's helpful, great. If not, moving on to the next tip. Alright, so something else that we do a lot and we all need to be better at is air rolling. Air rolling saves us critical time in our recoveries and can help us hit the ball more accurately and where we need it to go, and with better speed as well, because we're hitting the ball with the part of the car that does more damage, you could say, and really sends the ball faster than the other parts of the car. So something that I do in order to train my air rolling, and something that I've really found helps. I used to do this a lot during quarantine. I did this every single day for like 15 minutes, and it made my air rolling so much better. Is I would come onto this columns map that you can see right here, and this is what I would do. I'd do a figure 8 while I'm air rolling, and it would all be in the air, and it's very, very challenging, so don't get discouraged if you kind of suck at it right away. I definitely did, but this is approximately what I'd be doing. We'll see how well it goes right now. This is a one take. I'm a one take kind of
girl.
So here we go. See that I'm air rolling the whole time. And you're just going to want to try to maneuver around these columns in a figure 8, all while holding air roll. You can bump into the walls a little bit. That's fine. That was pretty bad, but honestly, I haven't done it in a while and I need to do it more. But that's how I got much better at air rolling, and hopefully you can get better at air rolling by doing that as well. So that's tip number 5. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, those are the 5 tips. I really want to thank you all for coming today and watching the video. I think that if we take these 5 tips to heart and we really practice them, then we'll really improve a lot before our first tournament in the RLCSX Split 1 Regional Tournament 1. I'm very excited to be the manager of this team, and I'm really excited to look forward and see all the work that we can do in these next couple splits in this RLCSX. I'm looking forward to managing the heck out of you guys. Thanks everybody. Have a good night.